Good afternoon, beer buffs, and today I'm having Spotted Cow from New Glarus Brewing Company out of Wisconsin, and it's a farmhouse ale. So let us get a pour on. Yes, farmhouse ale, folks, and kindly given to me by my buddy Bobby. Cheers, Bobby. Thank you very much. I presume he went to Wisconsin to get this little gem, so I'll give you my verdict, folks, and let us get a pour on. But before I do that, what is a farmhouse ale? Let's ask Ken Goldings.
Ken Goldings here on my holidays in Spain. I'm an hop farmer. I want to tell you about farmhouse ales. Got to say, I do enjoy one, and what they are, traditionally, they would brew them on the farms using the grains grown on the land for their own consumption. Excuse me, what I say? For their own consumption, and that's what a farmhouse ale is. It can vary in ingredients, and it can vary in brewing style. So it can be a very, very mixed base, basically. So chalk it up, have yourself a farmhouse ale. I'm having one in Spain.
Yes. There you go, that Cockney geezer told us all about it. So, very interesting. But anyway, let's pour on. Let's pour on. Cheers, Bobby. Let's see what's going on here. I got the Derby tap, my little, it's always for my favourite beers. Have you noticed? It certainly is. So yeah, it's a beer all the way from Wisconsin. So, and perfect for the summer, eh? A nice farmhouse ale for the summer. So, we shall see. We shall see what it tastes like. It's nice and gold, and a lightish kind of gold, right? Yes. Oh, it is. Let me see the percentage, just to give you an idea, as Ken would say. Bloody planes again. 4.8. So it's not super strong in ABV, which is good. Let me tilt this slightly. Sorry, folks. It's you can't really see quite as much. Not a huge nose. It has that souriness on the scent, which you get on a lot of farmhouse ales and sours as well. Hence the name. But I love my beer caps. I collect my beer caps. One day I'm going to make a bar top covered in beer caps from beers all around the world. Anyway, less jibber jabber. What did my uncle say? Less talky talky, more sippy sippy. Not what I was expecting, actually. Kind of malty to it. A bitter maltiness, but kind of slightly smooth on the uptake, on the intake, I should say, as well. Kind of has that kind of cerealiness that you would expect from a farm. More on the aftertaste. That's good. That is actually a really good farmhouse ale. Oh, I do like that. It's very refreshing as well. Not fruity really in any way. More cereal based. Very nice. Yeah, I like this. It's perfect for summer. Yeah. Let's have a read about it. What do they say? Spotted Cow, I like the name. 4.8%, like I said. It's actually brewed, tell this a little bit more. It's actually brewed with barley and finest Wisconsin malts. There you go. Kind of, you can taste it. Like I said, it has that kind of a cerealness in a way. Yeah, very nice. So New Glarus Brewing Company. Let's have a look at these guys in Wisconsin. Do you know what? all I really remember about I've never been there, but I always think of Love Actually when Colin goes to Wisconsin. I think he goes to Milwaukee, and then he obviously meets up with some fine ladies, and yeah, that's one of the parts of the story. And I always think, you know, he wants to go to America to meet American women, and it's Wisconsin, so I always think of that, funnily enough. I have to go there one of these days. So in this New Glarus Brewing Company, they are in New Glarus, Wisconsin, which is kind of Wisconsin. If you're looking at geography of the land, it's north, kind of mid north. Would you call it the Midwest? I don't know, but it's near Lake Michigan. So a lot of the state borders Lake Michigan. So there we are in the scheme of where it is, and it's actually an employee-owned brewery, which was interesting. So there's a lot of benefits to the employees there, so that's kind of cool. It's a quaint little brewery by all accounts. I did actually have a look at it and I checked out their web page, but it's actually run by Daniel and Deb Carey. So they I believe set it up, but their first barrels of beer rolled out in 1993, all the way back then. I was still in school. 1993, getting close to graduating, so they've been around. They're pretty well established, so fair play, chalk it up. Ah yeah, that's going to be gone in no time. That's really good. So there you go, that's New Glarus Brewing Company. Please check them out, have a look on their website. This is going down very quickly. I could probably polish off a 6-pack of these quite easy. Indeed, yeah, it's very nice. I'd like to check out some of their other beers. Speaking of which, leads us right in to what other beers they do. So they got a few different ones. They have got quite an extensive list, but these are a few of the top ones that I pulled out. So they have a pale ale called Moon Man. Ooh, off to the moon with that one. Maybe you would after quite a few. They have a lager called Two Women. Oh, I love a lager, me, as you know. I love any kind of beer, don't I, really? Let's be honest. There's very few that put me off. Maybe the pickle beers. That's about it. If you like a fruit ale, they have one called Wisconsin. Excuse me, what? Wisconsin Belgium Red. And if you're a stout guy, please check out their coffee stout. I do like a coffee stout, a coffee chocolatey stout. Perfect for winter fireside, eh? We'll be getting there soon. These years are just flying by. We're going into August now, and then we'll be into the fall. So there you go. So there's a few beers that they do, but please, I encourage you to check them out if you can. If you're in the area, go and have a look. And yeah, this is solid beer. This one anyway. Yeah, that's flowing quite easy. Very nice. I could be sat on a bale of hay, couldn't I, in the farmyard, drinking this, if I owned a farm. Or if I knew somebody with a farm, that'd be nice. Anyway, stop jibber-jabbering, Taff. What are you going to give it? I am going to give it a solid 9. It's that good. I wish I could share it with some folks. Yeah, it's a solid 9 from me, the Texas Taff. And if you get a chance, have it yourself. So there you go. That's that one. I'll be back with you next week with something new, whatever that may be. We shall see. But until then, keep it crafty, as I always like to say. Support your breweries, support your pubs, do what you can to keep these breweries going and growing, because they do struggle. So yeah, until then, ta-ra and cheers.